I was pregnant for 3 years straight. That's crazy. You know what summers I missed? Gotta do my skincare because I'm getting my brows done for the first time since 2018. Cleanser, exfoliator, toner, vitamin C. And one thing about me is I'm gonna get me a sample because I don't have no time to be buying full-size products to return the product and then the product can't be sold because we're gonna get samples. This is a sample of Pharmacy's eye cream because I haven't found an eye cream that I really like yet. Moisturizer. I also got a sample of Murad's SPF. I had my third child in 2019, my fourth child in 2020, and then my last child in 2022. Consistently pregnant for 3 years. And another thing, having postpartum depression with one child is enough. Having postpartum depression for 4.5 years, bro. Usually when I wake up like feeling grumpy or moody, once I get in the bathroom and get my skincare routine done, I'm a whole new person. Literally a whole new vibe. The one thing I hated about dealing with postpartum depression as well is that I felt stuck. Felt like someone was controlling me, like I couldn't get things done. I would have it in my mind to do it and I just could not pick myself up to do anything. I felt like a horrible mom, to be honest, but at this time, I understand that it was out of my control and I can give myself grace for not being able to be the best mom or person that I would have liked to be around that time because postpartum depression is a lot. One thing that I felt like I did wrong was expecting people to give me grace, especially when they had no idea what I was actually going through. Clean Skin Club face towels, the best on the market, hands down. It got me so frustrated because I could literally tell that people did not believe me. I'm one of those people that would put on a face and act like I'm okay in public just because I didn't want anyone in my business. And one thing that I found weird was whenever a woman is going through something and she's in a relationship or married in my case, they automatically think the husband did something. Like, what did your man do to you? Nothing, girl. This is hormones. He didn't do anything to me. Matter of fact, he doesn't even know what's going on with me either. So what can he really do? If I hear a mom say I'm going through it, I'm not gonna discredit her. I'm not gonna make her feel like what she's going through is invalid or like it's something that every mom is going through, because not every mother goes through postpartum depression. One thing that helped me with going through postpartum depression was figuring out what my trigger was. So what I've learned, and correct me if I'm wrong, but most of the time when people deal with mental health issues, there is always a source. In my case, it was a toxic family member. And this was someone that I really sought approval from. So I was literally doing everything I can so that she felt comfortable. And with doing that, that allowed her to disrespect me, disrespect my first 2 kids, like even ruin my wedding. Once I realized what triggered my postpartum depression, it was hard for me to let go because I'm like, I don't think I'm supposed to not talk to this person. Like, they're supposed to be a significant role model in my life as well as my children's life. So I just did not see myself not talking to her. Unfortunately, whether it's family, friends, or whoever, no one should be allowed to disrespect you. I let her title get in the way of my self-appreciation. And I actually hate that that's what I allowed myself to go through. You live and you learn, right? The glow on my face is changing the camera contrast. That's insane. One thing I regret with going through postpartum depression was during my 4th pregnancy, I did not have enough energy or strength to even take care of myself in the way that I should have. So I was barely drinking water. Anything I ate was in small amounts, and I barely even remembered to take my vitamins. And my 4th child was born with this condition called hypoplasia, which means that her teeth came in with weak enamel. And also was at higher risk of getting cavities, which she did because her teeth actually grew in with cavities. And she starts school this year, so I really feel bad. Like, I'm trying not to feel bad about it because, again, it's out of my control. But her teeth are literally decayed. And people think that I was only feeding her candy and sweet stuff. I'm like, no. I have 4 other children. Their teeth are literally perfect. So, no. Now I have to find a way to come up with all this money to get a procedure done so that they can cap off her teeth to prevent the cavities from spreading to her adult teeth. And I'm stressed about that. But we'll figure that out. If there's one piece of advice that I can give anybody that's struggling with mental health issues right now, it would be to find a way to look at things from a understanding point of view instead of judging what the person did to you. And I'm gonna be real, like within the last 4.5 years, I was judging my butt off because I'm like, you have no right to even speak about me the way that you're speaking about me and spreading lies about me and talking about my kids because you didn't even take the time to even know how to spell my first name. Like, why do you think you can judge me? So I was just analyzing this person and just picking her apart, to be honest. But I got to the point where I'm just like, what have you been through that is allowing you to project how you feel about yourself onto others? And once I was able to understand what she's been through, doesn't mean you have to accept it, But once I was able to understand what she's been through, it was easier for me to disconnect from what she was doing to me so that I didn't have to take it personal anymore. And usually, like, when she was doing what she was doing, I only would feel like I was getting picked on. But when I stepped back and again looked at it from an understanding point of view, she was literally doing what she was doing to me to everyone around her. I was able to not feel like a victim and just, again, give grace and understand, but also distance myself, because now there's no reason for us to associate with each other. We don't click. Disconnected myself from her last year, stopped talking to her, answering calls, messages, and I have never felt more better than I feel right now in my entire life. That says a lot. But yeah, Glow fam, done my skincare, gonna get ready to go to Sephora. I'm actually nervous to get my brows done. The best part is you guys are coming with me. I don't know why I don't take you guys to more places that I go to. I think I'm just being lazy and not picking up the camera, to be honest. But this is the first of many adventures, so stay tuned for the next video.